Today is part 3 of a 4-part series I'm doing on conflict resolution styles. The Gottman Institute is the leader of research in all things relationships, and they came up with the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, or the 4 different conflict styles. And they were kind enough to give us the antidotes as well. So in part 1, I talked about the first horseman, which is criticism. And this is attacking a person's personality or their character by saying statements such as, "You always do blank." The antidote to this is a gentle startup, because when you're criticizing someone, it's always because of a need that you have that's being unmet. So you want to express a positive need that you have by saying "I am" statements or "I need" statements, instead of pointing the finger outward saying you need to do X, Y, and Z. The second horseman of the apocalypse is contempt. And contempt is the #1 predictor of divorce, because it is when somebody attacks the other person's sense of self with an intent to insult them or abuse them. The antidote to this is to make sure that your relationship is in the green and not in the red by making more deposits into your relationship bank account than you are withdrawals. Make sure that you are expressing gratitude and appreciation for the other person, because this will help create that buffer of a positive viewpoint about that person, so that it can easily cancel out any contemptuous feelings you have towards them. The one that I want to talk about today is defensiveness. Defensiveness is always perceived as, I am the victim, I need to protect myself, but it never ends in a productive way. And it usually comes from when you feel like you're being criticized, or, someone is expressing contempt towards you. And the antidote to this one is to actually take responsibility for some of whatever it is you're going through. So if you feel like you're getting into an argument, you're being attacked, quote unquote, you really want to take a little bit of responsibility, because in a relationship, you want a win-win scenario. It's not a win-lose type of thing. And so you shouldn't have to defend your honor, right? For example, say someone is calling you out for, "Oh, you never think what I do is enough. I'm always going to be too slobby," whatever it is, too sloppy. And instead of you saying, "Well, you really are a slob," right? It's saying the problem is you, not me. Instead, you can say, "I understand that my need for cleanliness is higher than yours, and I'm used to an immaculate home, and and I could compromise a little bit more. However, this is really something that's important to me, and I hope we can continue to work on it." So the antidote to defensiveness is taking responsibility.